Jane is the new Apple TV Plus series now streaming based on the mission of Dr. Jane Goodall. We have stars Ava Louise and Mason here. Thank you so much for your time today.
Thank
Hi.
you.
Yeah, thank you.
Ava Louise, you've talked about your trip to Africa. Talk a little bit about how that inspired you and getting ready for the show.
I think it inspired me very much. Having real life interactions with real animals was really cool. I saw a very old lion trying to hunt. I thought that was really cool, and a leopard. So it it kind of made me get that experience for the show in a way because I imagine animals for the show, so it was cool to actually have real animals right in front of you.
So you have real animals. You also have CGI animals. Mason, let's talk a little bit about the shark episode and preparing to do that one.
Well, that one was a little bit difficult at some of the points because the episode was really fun to film, but we had to wear these really tight wetsuits, and our faces were like this. So it got really, I got really squished in there, but it kind of lightened up once we got into the water. But yeah, it was really cool though, and the shark episode was it was really fun to film. Just so you know though, the wetsuit took like an hour to put on each time.
Yeah.
Was that because you had to learn how to scuba dive and put on the wetsuit? Was that the most difficult episode for both of you to kind of prepare for?
Oh yeah, one of the
Probably
most difficult
one of the most
episodes.
difficult, yeah.
I mean, we still had stunt doubles. Even though we did learn to scuba dive, they still bring in stunt doubles to scuba dive for us. But yeah, that was a
We mostly did the
yeah,
stunts,
that
though.
was
We
a cool
mostly did that.
experience though.
Dr. Jane Goodall also is currently on a tour. She does so much advocacy work. She's known for helping the animals, helping the environment, and just being one of the biggest advocates here on Earth. Did she come on set? How did you guys both get prepared to learn about her mission and her work?
So we definitely learned a lot about her throughout the show, but we actually did get to meet her once on Zoom, and
Once in person.
Yeah, once when she came to set, and we just both think she's really amazing.
Yeah, we
Right?
we both think she's really amazing person. We got
Yeah.
prepared kind of by when we were learning about all this, we kind of just kind of went with the flow and started learning more and more about animals
Yeah.
and ways to protect them. So yeah.
Especially with young kids, and I know me and my family and a lot of my friends and my cousins, everybody learned to care through their first pet, and everybody got to learn about animals, and that's the way you interacted with people, and what animals your friends had, and you got to learn and go to the zoo and the aquarium and things like that. Talk a little bit about the importance of the show, especially teaching that young generation about the importance of our animals and taking care of our world.
This show is very important because we need to teach the next generation how important it is to save the animals and save the environment because there really is no planet B. So yeah, I think it's really important, and I hope this show inspires young kids.
Yeah. I think this show will help lots by I hope kids learn that this, no matter their age, anyone can help protect the environment. And I also hope that these kids learn this one Jane Goodall quote, only if we understand will we care, only if we care will they help, only if we help can they be saved. And the show kind of starts that process by helping kids understand these animals. And then these kids will feel sympathetic, and then they'll want to help. And if everybody's helping, then they can be saved.
And we can all do our part to do that. Let's talk a little bit about how the episodes work, because it's Jane, it's David, and a chimpanzee, and they go on these adventures. Tell me a little bit about what we're going to see in each of the episodes.
So each episode, Jane and David and her toy chimpanzee Graybeard, who eventually comes to life, go on imaginary missions, and they focus on an endangered animal, and basically just they learn cool facts about it and how to save them. But it's also just a very fun and educational show that I think young kids and even older kids can learn about.
Yeah,
as far as the two of you, because you play great friends on the show, how did you prepare for these roles? Did you have sports you like, video games, food that you like to, make together? What was something that you guys did to kind of bond the two of you?
Well,
We went to Canada's Wonderland together. It's an amusement park
Yeah.
in Canada.
We all-
We love roller coasters.
we
So.
love roller coasters. We also made tons of TikToks.
Yeah.
And we didn't post them though. There was a
Yeah.
private channel, but they were really funny.
Yeah, and we loved hanging out with Jane's mom in the show, Tamara.
Yeah, Tamara.
She's so sweet
Nice.
and lovely. Yeah, we just loved hanging out.
With her, yeah, we had so much fun moments.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for your time today. Go ahead and catch Jane. It's on Apple TV Plus. It's streaming now. And much success with the show. And thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you
Thank
for
you.
having us.
Bye.
Bye.